to destroy mountains. When this revelation came down, it had such power and more. But the Most High prepared the heart of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, so it was able to receive it. The only such heart that we could imagine could receive such power. That man and his message is unparalleled and categorically more profound than any other human being in the entire documented history of the human race. It is truly tragic that many human beings have been deprived of that legacy. Our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is both a gift and a mercy to mankind. He was sent solely for the purpose of perfecting good morals. He said, "Verily, I have been sent to perfect good manners." His morals, his character, was a personification of the Quran itself. And this is how the Quran has been preserved, not just by the memorization, but by the personification of it. So that this Quran, unlike any other revelation, it has been memorized in the life of Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, and it has been personified and documented by the billions of human beings who have followed him since. The message of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the detailed record and evidence for all human beings to see. We would ask the question, how is it, if this is a fact, how is it that this life of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam have been held back, has been covered, has been hidden, and is not evident to the entire world? There are many reasons. On the part of the unbelievers, they are intellectuals, they are religious leaders, they are skeptics, they are conspirators, those who have hated and opposed the monotheistic message ever since Ibrahim alayhi salam. They have done everything and spent everything to kill, to maim, to distort, to cover, to eliminate, to confuse this message. And they have been consistent in doing so. But on the part of the Muslims, we also have done our share in covering this great treasure. We Muslims acquiesced to foreign colonization. We accepted the domination and the colonization of the non-Muslims. We accepted the following of puppet governments and tyrants given to us, handpicked for us for the last 500 years. We Muslims contributed with complicity, blatantly, in the open. We conspired with the unbelievers to destroy the Khilafah. And our leaders signed the Charter of the United Nations, or that time the League of Nations. Our leaders, they signed, and they are loyal to it today. They will never bring the Khilafah back. We Muslims, we have failed to do our share to show progress and development which is associated with the life of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We Muslims have taken a seat in the far back of civilization, so much so that at one time the Muslims set the benchmark. The Muslims set the standard. The Muslims were the forerunners. The Muslims were the pioneers in every given science in the world. But today, the Muslims have the back seat. They are the following nations. They are the imitators. They are the wannabes. Even today, Muslims do not even own or control their own natural resources. And today, Muslims prefer to wear designer clothes. Muslims choose to change their names. Muslims choose to allow foreign governments to rule them, manipulate them, control their currency. And Muslims choose to whisper when they speak about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Muslims and their children stand up and respect and salute and clap and sing and dance at the tune of the Kafirs. But when it comes to the Sunnah, we argue, we shuffle, we scratch our heads, and we seem to be confused. What is the Sunnah? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said to us, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله ولتنظر نفس ما قدمت لغد واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون ولا تكونوا كالذين نسوا الله فأنساهم